FBI's secret mole used these unspeakable tactics to gather intel on Trump by Amy Moreno for truthfeednews.com. Can you imagine the FBI planting a secret mole into the presidential campaign of a private American citizen and spying on them? Yes, you can imagine it, because that's exactly what happened to President Trump. The lengths the mole went to gather intel on Trump is both shocking and disturbing. The mole actually had several private meetings with advisors to President Trump's campaign. This is beyond Watergate. What happened to President Trump should scare the hell out of every single American. From The Hill. A secret FBI informant who has come into the spotlight in recent days reportedly met with three advisors to President Trump's campaign during the 2016 election. The Washington Post reported Friday that in addition to meeting with Trump campaign advisors George Papadopoulos and Carter Page, the informant, described as an American academic, also met with former Trump campaign co-chairman Sam Clovis. The informant, a retired professor who is said to be a longtime U.S. intelligence source, met Clovis for coffee in Northern Virginia in the summer of 2016, during which he offered to provide foreign policy advice to the campaign, the Post reported. The New York Times had previously reported on Wednesday that the informant approached Papadopoulos and Page. The role of the informant in the origins of the FBI investigation into possible ties between the Trump campaign and Russia has given rise to claims by some GOP lawmakers and Trump allies in recent days that the Obama administration planted a mole within the Trump campaign to dig up dirt on the businessman and his associates. There is no evidence that the FBI dispatched the informant to infiltrate the Trump campaign, the Times reported Friday. The use of informants is relatively common, and they are typically used before other methods of intelligence gathering, like electronic surveillance. But exactly how the informant became involved in the Russia investigation and how much information he provided to the FBI remains unclear. The focus of the informant's role by some conservatives and allies of Trump has reportedly sparked concerns at the FBI, where officials have sought in recent weeks to mitigate the potential damage if the source's identity is exposed. The Times reported Friday that the source, whom it describes as an academic who has worked in Britain, is well known in Washington circles and has acted as an informant for the CIA for years. Still, the informant has raised alarm bells for some Republicans, including House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes, who earlier this month subpoenaed the Justice Department for documents related to the source. The Justice Department declined to provide the records out of concern that it could endanger the informant and his associates. Trump himself has also seized on reports that the informant met with campaign advisors, suggesting on Thursday that the Obama administration had improperly spied on his campaign, and that if so, it could end up being bigger than Watergate. Well, we basically know that, but I don't know about this Clovis guy that much. I haven't heard of him really. So more is going to come out. They're going to be exposed whether they like it or not now. Their backs are up against the wall. So I think more, they're going to be like one is going to be ratting out the other. That's what's going to be taking place, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.